Are you ready?
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Bryan.
And how old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Oh my god! I didn't know you were 22.
Yes.
That's amazing.
A baby. Actual baby.
And who are you on a soul level?
On a soul level. So does that exile career things?
I would say so, but if you feel like your career and your soul kind of intertwine because you like love it so much, then you should definitely say what you feel.
Okay. I would say that I am gentle. I'm a people person. An entertainer of sorts. I don't know how else I am on a soul level. That's a strange question.
Okay. Well, is there anything going on in the world right now or anything that's happened in the past that affects your way of thinking or processing anything or that makes you you?
I think that coming to terms with my sexuality changes a lot about who I am and shapes me. I think that my jobs that I've had have shaped me. I think doing drag has shaped me. I think Dieringer has shaped me. My parents, of course, but yeah, I think that there's a lot of different sorts.
Okay. So I'm going to give you 3 categories, and I want you to choose what means most to you and what kind of takes a backseat.
Okay.
So the first category is love, sex, and relationships. The next is society, culture, politics, and the last is spirituality and religion. And you can mix and match the things within those categories if you need to.
I would say that I would rank love, sex, and relationships as number 1, and then culture and society as number 2, and then spirituality and religion as 3.
Okay. Is there a reason why love, sex, and relationships is at the top? And like, what does that necessarily mean for you in your life?
I think that it would be at the top for me just because that's how I feel the most shaped individually. I think society and culture could easily be number 1 as well, but I think that shapes everyone globally and not solely me. So I would say that's why that's number 1, because that's what affects me the most day to day.
And you said spirituality and religion are last. Why?
Because I don't have a huge draw to any sort of spirituality or religion. I like to think that we're here and we're here once and we should live it to the fullest.
Do you think that there's something bigger than us, or do you feel like it's kind of just we're here because science and then we die and then...
I don't know if there's anything bigger than us. I think that there's such a vast whatever out there that who knows, and who knows how we got here, and who knows how anything got here. So there could be, but I don't know, and I don't have anything that I have my sole faith in.
Okay, so I'm gonna get you to draw. I want you to pick colors that represent you as a person, your mood right now. You can pick whatever colors you want. And then just tell us why you picked the colors you picked.
I picked black, red, and like a peachy nude.
Okay.
I don't know, I wear a lot of black. I also think that whatever I draw needs to be outlined.
True.
I really like the color red, and I feel like red has been a huge part of me as a person. And then, I don't know, I just like peach. I'm feeling light.
Okay. So here's the pad. And I'm just going to ask you questions as you draw. You can draw whatever you want. And then at the end, you're going to show what you drew. So the first question, what makes you the most upset?
Probably being told what to do. Which is funny, because I, in the bedroom, I want to be told what to do. But in real life, I have no desire to be told what to do.
Okay. And is that just like at work, or like just in any situation you don't like people telling you?
Pretty much any situation.
Okay. What excites you more than anything?
Doing drag, probably. That's like the one thing that I stay up insanely late just thinking and brainstorming ideas and not actually sleeping. And yeah, that's probably what excites me the most. I invest most of my time into thinking about that.
What's your favorite part about drag?
I don't know if I have a favorite part, because I feel like every part of it is something that I love doing. Because makeup I have such an affinity for and love so much. Hair is my day job, and of course I love doing that. Performance, I love the power of being able to perform, and having people want to watch. And I just think that it's a way to interact with the community and project your thoughts and feelings on things, and share them with people that you wouldn't be able to do in any other way.
I love that. Okay. What are you most afraid of?
I feel like it's something that I shouldn't be afraid of, because it's inevitable, but death scares me. Probably the most is just, I don't know, the idea of not being here one day is very, very terrifying.
Yeah. I feel the same way. For sure. Make a face that explains you. Like if you were a facial expression, what would it be? What does that face mean?
I just get told that I have a very monotone face at all times, and that I come across very cold.
But you're not cold.
No, not at all. I don't think so, at least.
I don't either. Explain to me what social media is to you.
Networking. Social media for me is solely to, I don't know what the word is, uplift myself in a way. You know, with work, with drag, they're essential parts to me. You know, I can't get more clients to do hair if they can't see what I do and see how well I do. And drag is similar in that, where, you know, I'm not going to get bookings if people can't see what I'm doing.
True. What's the most challenging thing you've gone through?
Probably one of my best friends committing suicide when I was 15. just because it was something that you never expect to deal with at that age. And having it be so close is, I think, more traumatic than anyone who hasn't experienced it could ever imagine. So that's probably it.
Okay. Do you have any weird habits or any habits at all? Because a lot of people say that the things they do, they don't feel are weird, so.
I don't know if I have any habits, let alone weird habits. I don't know. Do I have any weird habits? You live with me.
Does he have any habits?
Chronically not putting stuff away.
Okay, that's not a habit.
Yeah, that's a bad habit. To leave stuff where it is instead of putting it back in its place.
Anyways. Not that I do that, but I guess that could be construed as a bad habit that I have. I don't know if I have any habits. I think a lot of people have habits that they don't even know about.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
I probably do.
Yeah. Okay. Share an embarrassing moment.
Too many. Ooh, it was at the Icky Paw show, actually. Getting on, well, for anyone who's watching, they probably don't know what that is, but it's a convention for Alcoholics Anonymous. I just mean the convention. But getting on stage and saying something about a local bar and asking if anyone has been made me feel like the biggest idiot in the world. Not that I'm sure anyone paid that much attention to.
Yeah, I don't even, just went over
But
it.
for me, I was like, why would I ask them this? This is so inappropriate. And I just felt like an asshole for it, but.
Aww. Okay. Well, don't worry about it. Well, what don't you want to tell people but know you should share because it will help someone else?
I don't know.
Or what are you hesitant to share? What are things you don't really talk about but know, like, I wish somebody would have talked about this or brought this up when I was growing up or when I was feeling this way? Or...
I don't know, because I think the world is so different from when I was growing up, even though it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Because instantly I want to say, like, anything about being gay and coming out and accepting yourself, but I think the world is changing to a point where kids are able to do that easier. It still is like a tough road to get there and everyone still struggles, but I think that it is very exciting to see that there is a shift in acceptance and it's starting to get that way. I think we're on the upswing and I don't know. I don't feel that there's anything that I am hesitant really to tell people or wish that someone would have told me that would be relevant today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. What's the craziest thing you've ever seen? And if you haven't seen anything crazy, what's the craziest situation you've ever been in?
I don't know.
You and Dieringer just big chilling with your lives.
I guess that means we're boring. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
That's interesting. I don't know. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to me? I don't know if there's been anything like super crazy.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer that.
So just tell me a story.
A real one or?
Whatever you want.
do you just want me to like tell like a story about my past or something that's relatively crazy?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, it's not really that crazy, but whatever. Whatever the case may be. Being in middle school and having like a feud between my group of friends and like the high school jocks, I guess, and just like pulling pranks on each other nonstop, like breaking into each other's lockers and messing with their stuff. I don't know. We just did a lot of like stupid stuff that kids do, but that was, I always think about that when I think of like crazy things, because why would anyone do that? That's so dumb. But it was something that we did with our stupid middle school minds. So.
Who like won the feud? Like how did that end?
I think we just went to high school.
Oh, okay. And then it was just over. Okay. What's the nicest thing you've ever done? Or one of the nicest things?
See, I overheard Dieringer's answer for this, so now I like want to say the same thing. I don't know what the absolute nicest thing that I've ever done for someone is. Again, it's basically what Dieringer said, but I think that making time for people is the nicest thing that you could do for them. It takes nothing to do it.
Right.
And I don't think you have to make huge sacrifices to do a nice thing, but I think that just being there and being present and not being on your phone is essential.
Yes. What are you self-conscious about?
Everything. I don't know. I'm self-conscious about the things that I say, the way that I present myself, occasionally the way that I look.
Do you look up to anyone?
Well, of course, Lady Gaga. But I don't know. I think I have a lot of role models, just with my friends, my mom. Dieringer's even a role model for me. I think anyone that you can learn something from.
That's beautiful. The next question is very open, and you could like take it how you want to take it. What's missing?
Well, from my life, I don't think that I have anything missing, and I thought about this very recently, of the idea of when I was growing up, all I wanted was to have a job doing hair, to be performing in drag and be fully open with everyone, my family, about it, be openly gay, be with someone that I care about, living on my own in a city, and I have all those pieces. And, you know, not to say life's perfect, but it's pretty good.
That's awesome. And the last thing, what do you have to say to the world?
Be kind.
You're like, that's it. Be nice.
I think it would make a world of difference.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for doing this, first of all. And show us what you drew.
Well, I started out drawing, just sketching something abstract, and I think I was going for a lightning bolt, and then it turned into a cheesecake.
Oh.
And then I just drew a heart, because I had black and red.
I really like that, yeah. That looks great. Can you sign it?
I sure can. That's why I got the black pen. This is Bryan in the flesh.
Yay.